This is something that must be mentioned when discussing apple cider vinegar. Its antimicrobial properties come from acetic acid, which is its main ingredient. How does this acid help, you may ask? Acetic acid has been shown to be efficient against both the Candida albicans fungus and the bacteria Escherichia coli, according to studies. These microorganisms cause life-threatening infections in the intestines. It is also efficient against Staphylococcus aureus, a bacterium that can cause skin infections. Vinegar's major active ingredient, acetic acid, is responsible for its pungent, sour aroma and taste. The beneficial effects of apple cider vinegar have been linked to this acid, according to studies. Apple cider vinegars have an acetic acid content of around 6%. Organic apple cider vinegar that has not been filtered also has something called the mother, which is made up of strands of proteins, enzymes, and good bacteria that make the product look cloudy. Although no studies back this up, some people feel the mother is responsible for most of the health benefits. Apple cider vinegar may have certain amino acids and antioxidants, but it does not have many vitamins or minerals. 2. No more bad breath. The first thing you notice every day is that your breath doesn't smell great. If it makes you feel better, remember that nobody has fresh breath when they wake up. That's why maintaining good dental hygiene is crucial. And don't just stop at brushing. Gargling with apple cider vinegar in the morning is also recommended. Morning breath is caused by Helicobacter pylori bacteria. The acetic acid mentioned previously is effective against this strain of bacteria as well. Gargling with a mixture of apple cider vinegar and warm water should be done daily. 3. Reduces blood glucose levels. This is an effective treatment for hypoglycemia, otherwise known as high blood sugar. 2 30 milliliter doses of apple cider vinegar per day should suffice. This is due to the fact that apple cider vinegar slows down the rate at which food is expelled from the stomach. It improves your body's sensitivity to insulin. According to the findings of one study, people who consumed apple cider vinegar 2 days prior to going to bed reported a reduction in sugar levels of approximately 6%. One of the most compelling uses of vinegar nowadays is in the management of type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance, or an inability to make insulin, are the two primary causes of the elevated blood sugar levels that define type 2 diabetes. Some studies feel that excessive blood sugar levels are a primary cause of aging and numerous chronic diseases, while maintaining normal blood sugar levels is beneficial for everyone. A balanced diet low in processed carbs and sugar is the most effective and healthiest way to regulate blood sugar levels, but apple cider vinegar may also have a positive effect. Consumption of apple vinegar may improve the glycemic index and oxidative stress in people with diabetes and dyslipidemia. According to a 2019 clinical study, the glycemic status of adults may be improved by consuming apple cider vinegar, according to the results of another meta-analysis of clinical trials. However, the authors of this research emphasize that their results should be regarded with caution until larger-scale studies have been conducted. Vinegar may enhance insulin action and reduce post-meal blood sugar levels, according to other human research. It is critical that people not substitute unproven health items for medical care. It is widely accepted that apple cider vinegar poses no health risks. However, before increasing your vinegar consumption, you should consult with your doctor if you are currently using blood sugar reducing medication. 4. It's a weight loss aid. Perhaps unexpectedly, research suggests that vinegar can aid with weight loss. Vinegar has been shown in multiple human trials to induce satiety. As a result, you may find yourself eating less and slimming down. In one study, obese people were given 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar per day. It was discovered that their weight had fallen considerably in just 12 weeks. Acetic acid was the key ingredient. Drinking apple cider vinegar has been shown in other research to have other benefits, including the prevention of weight gain and the promotion of fat loss via an increased metabolic rate. In addition, it has been proven to reduce hunger, so you won't crave harmful foods as much. A spoonful of apple cider vinegar can be taken plain or diluted with water to make it more palatable. You can also make a delicious cocktail by adding some honey and lemon. If you'd rather have something savory, try incorporating it into your own unique salad dressing recipes. 5. Helps control blood pressure. High blood pressure, otherwise known as hypertension, is a serious health risk. It raises the possibility of a stroke, and if left untreated, can lead to heart issues. Apple cider vinegar has been shown to be potentially effective against this condition as well. Researchers have only recently begun to investigate how vinegar may help lower blood pressure. The majority of their research has been conducted on animals rather than humans. Apple cider vinegar has shown promise in a number of studies, but more investigation is needed. In one study, long-term administration of vinegar reduced blood pressure in rats with hypertension. Researchers found that blood pressure and an enzyme called renin were reduced in the test subjects. The researchers believe that the decreased renin activity was responsible for the decreased blood pressure. Additional research is necessary to determine the efficacy of apple cider vinegar in reducing blood pressure. When used moderately, however, apple cider vinegar appears to pose no health risks. 6. Prevents acne and pimples. Scientists have shown that apple cider vinegar can help with pain and inflammation. Its acetic acid and alpha-hydroxy acid components help exfoliate and clear up clogged pores. This helps to refine the skin's texture and soak up excess oil. In addition, acne patches can be dried out and dead skin cells removed by using apple cider vinegar to help restore your skin's natural pH balance. Additionally, it can be used as a toner for troubled skin. In a bowl, combine unfiltered apple cider vinegar and filtered water. Apply the solution topically by soaking a cotton ball in it and then dabbing it on the skin. Wash it off with warm water after letting it sit for around 10 minutes. You should reapply it several times a day for best results. 7. Boosts skin health. Apple cider vinegar is a common cure for dry skin and potentially eczema, according to several sources. The skin's pH is slightly acidic to begin with. Although it may be less acidic for eczema sufferers, apple cider vinegar, when applied topically and diluted, has the potential to restore the skin's natural pH balance and strengthen its protective barrier. However, alkaline soaps and cleansers may aggravate eczema and cause an outbreak. The antibacterial characteristics of diluted apple cider vinegar may make it useful for preventing the skin infections that accompany eczema and other skin diseases. Apple cider vinegar is sometimes used as a toner or face wash. It is reportedly said to possess antibacterial and spot-preventing properties. Apple cider vinegar has anti-inflammatory and cleansing properties that make it an ideal toner. Use a cotton ball dipped in apple cider vinegar to gently wipe your face in a circular motion. After that, apply some mild moisturizer. There are a few risks associated with apple cider vinegar. If you plan on using it on infants or toddlers, though, it is best to check with a physician first. There is always a chance that products will aggravate the skin of someone with eczema. To make sure you do not have an allergic reaction, you should do a small patch test of apple cider vinegar and wait a few days. Stop using apple cider vinegar if it causes irritation. 8. Benefits the scalp and hair. Build-up on the scalp from things like dirt, dead skin, hair products, pollution, and even dangerous chemicals can be avoided with the use of apple cider vinegar. This accumulation might block your hair follicles, preventing further hair development. Apple cider vinegar's mild cleaning properties make it ideal for rinsing the scalp clean and preventing further buildup. Dandruff can be avoided with the use of apple cider vinegar. Malassezia, the fungus responsible for dandruff, is thought to be inhibited by the acidity of apple cider vinegar. This also aids in preventing further hair loss. Pour a mixture of equal parts water and apple cider vinegar over damp hair. After letting the mixture sit for 10 to 15 minutes, massage it into your scalp to ensure it penetrates the area thoroughly. Repeat this process at least twice a week with a good rinse. 9. Improves heart health. Heart disease is one of the main causes of death. If you are looking for a quick and easy way to reduce your risk of developing fatal heart attacks or other conditions, look no further. Apple cider vinegar has been shown to lower triglycerides, which are the fats that contribute to arterial plaque and can lead to heart problems. The probability of developing heart disease depends on a combination of genetic and environmental variables. According to the available evidence, vinegar may help with a few of them. The benefits of apple cider vinegar have been extensively studied. However, most of this research has been conducted on animals rather than humans. A review of human and animal studies published in 2020 found that apple cider vinegar may improve HDL, LDL, triglyceride, and total cholesterol levels. It also improves heart health by raising levels of good cholesterol in the blood. Before researchers can draw any firm conclusions, more research is required. Apple cider vinegar can be easily incorporated into your diet through its use in salad dressings and homemade mayonnaise. It is recommended to start with low doses and gradually increase to the recommended maximum. 10. Aids digestion and acid reflux. Prebiotics, including those found in apple cider vinegar, provide nourishment for the good bacteria already present in your digestive tract. This aids in the preservation of beneficial microorganisms in the digestive tract. Apple cider vinegar aids digestion by stimulating the formation of stomach acid. Additionally, apple cider vinegar has been shown to aid in weight loss when consumed between 15 and 20 minutes before a meal. Use only unpasteurized raw apple cider vinegar. 11. Cures sore throat. Apple cider vinegar's acidity makes it useful for maintaining a healthy pH level in the body's tissues. This prevents the bacteria in your throat from multiplying and spreading. In addition, it effectively fights off bacteria and other microbes by virtue of its antibacterial qualities. Apple cider vinegar has been used traditionally as an expectorant to help thin and loosen mucus in the lungs and make breathing easier. If you have a sore throat, try this remedy. In a glass of warm water, combine apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, and honey. Gargle with this solution and sip it as needed. 12. Reduces belly fat. Acetic acid has been demonstrated to inhibit fat formation in animal experiments. A 12-week study of overweight males found the same thing. Weight, visceral fat, body mass index, waist circumference, and blood triglyceride levels all decreased in the males who drank an acetic acid-rich vinegar. It aids weight loss by preventing further fat storage in the body through increased fat burning. Food digestion is improved by using apple cider vinegar because it reduces the production of hunger hormones. This has the added benefit of keeping you from feeling hungry for a long time. Keep your daily intake to no more than 2 teaspoons. Now that we have discussed the benefits, let's focus our attention on the side effects. 1. Damages your teeth. Apple cider vinegar is very acidic, and as we've discussed several times throughout the video, too much of it can be detrimental. Don't worry about rationing your usage. We recommend using a straw because this beverage can destroy tooth enamel. 20% of a tooth's mineral content can be lost in just 4 hours when exposed to apple cider vinegar, according to one study. Therefore, it is recommended that you thoroughly rinse your mouth with water after use. 2. Digestive issues. We have also discussed how useful it is for weight loss. Well, in this way, it also makes you feel less hungry. It could make you not want to eat and give you acid reflux. This means that consuming an excessive amount may cause stomach distress. It may cause nausea in many cases. 3. Throat irritation. When swallowed, apple cider vinegar can cause excruciating agony in the throat. The presence of acid is to blame for this. Extreme pain in the throat is guaranteed. Many studies have shown that apple cider vinegar is a major contributor to the painful sensation of a burning throat. One individual experienced a burning sensation in her throat after taking apple cider vinegar capsules. She also claims to have had difficulty swallowing and soreness for 6 months. For this reason, we advise that you refrain from excessive consumption. Just stick to a small amount, and most importantly, always dilute it with water. 4. Bone loss and low potassium levels. There are currently no randomized controlled trials investigating the impact of apple cider vinegar on bone health or blood potassium levels. However, one case report suggests that prolonged use of high doses of apple cider vinegar led to low blood potassium levels and bone loss. A late 20s female took 8 ounces of apple cider vinegar diluted in water every day for 6 years. She was taken to the hospital because of irregularities in her blood chemistry, including low potassium levels. The woman also has osteoporosis, a disorder that produces fragile bones and is quite uncommon in young people. The woman's doctors speculate that the high daily doses of apple cider vinegar caused her bones to lose minerals in an attempt to neutralize the acidity of her blood. They also found that increased acidity hinders bone regeneration. This woman consumed far more apple cider vinegar than the average person would in a lifetime, and she did it on a daily basis for years. The correct way to consume apple cider vinegar. If you follow these basic precautions, you should be fine using apple cider vinegar. Consumption should be reduced. You should begin with a low dose and work your way up to no more than 2 tablespoons, about 30 milliliters, each day diluted in water, although this will vary from person to person. Keep the amount of acetic acid on your teeth to a minimum. Dilute the vinegar with water and sip it through a straw if you must. Don't forget to gargle. After ingesting, Wash your mouth out with water. Wait at least 30 minutes before brushing your teeth to minimize further erosion of the enamel. If you suffer from gastroparesis, you may want to avoid it. Apple cider vinegar should be avoided or used sparingly, no more than 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters, with water or salad dressing. If you have any problems after ingesting apple cider vinegar, you should see a doctor right away.